Hi, what's up, y'all? I'm Tayon Hill, and this is Donna Banks.
Hey.
We're gonna tell y'all about Isaac Newton's discoveries and his life. Well, first of all, Isaac Newton was born January 4th, 1643, in Withrow in the United Kingdom. He first had his education in Trinity College, Cambridge, in 1667 and 1668. 1 year. That was a lot. Okay. He was an English physicist and mathematician. He was the most influential scientist of all time. A key figure in the science revolution. He had no kids. Said like probably a lonely man.
Be crazy.
Probably would. Isaac Newton was most famous for his universal law of gravitation, 3 laws of motion, calculus, catching counterfeiters, reflecting telescope, he perfected it, optics and lights, like working alone, spending time alone by himself, achieved most of his accomplishments at a young age. Isaac Newton studied science, math, theology, philosophy, physics, and optics, and he created calculus but called it fluxions. Einstein, another mathematician, said that Newton was the greatest scientist of all time. Now we have Tishana Banks for a rap.
A poem
Rap
about the laws of motion. So, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna show you the notion of the reasons why we even have forces in motion. If you don't know the laws, let me explain. His name is Sir Isaac Newton, and he's off the chain. My man Newton understands the ways things move, and these ain't theories, they've been proved. Newton's first law says objects at rest will stay at rest, not moving unless they're acted upon by an unbalanced force. And a force is a push or pull, of course.
Boom.
When forces are balanced, the object's movement doesn't change, the motion is consistent, it remains the same. When forces are unbalanced, objects will move, they can fly, fall, jump, dive, wiggle, and groove. An object in motion will stay in motion, unless an outside force produces some commotion. They call this first law inertia. Say what? Inertia means that things like to stay the way they do. How you know about Newton's first law? Let me drill you. With Newton's second law, in short, force equals mass times acceleration. Memorize this equation. Shout out to the nations. The larger the object, the more force it needs. It takes more force to lift a tree than it does to lift a seed. If you're cruising in a Hummer, you can't stop as fast than if you rolling in a smart car because it has less mass. What? You mean there's physics in my ride? Newton's laws are all around, so now we're done with the second, and we're on to number 3. Believe me, number 3 is about equality. Forces always come in pairs. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Like when a ball rolls, it stops due to friction. The world around you has a strong attraction. It's known as gravity. It's never out of fashion. So every pair of forces in my recollection, they always equal and opposite in direction. Now you know about Newton's 3 laws and how his laws are always around y'all. Next time you sit beneath an apple tree, you can thank your homeboy Newton for his expertise.
Woo! Thank y'all.
Awesome. And now it's Tashana with your quote of the day. This quote is, "No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess." And that was by Isaac Newton. Well, to me, I think that means that everything has its own guesses. You guess at any time in life. I think he's mainly talking about a hypothesis, though. That even though he thought that he knew what he was talking about, he had to make a bold statement in order to release that gravity exists, that there are motions and laws. I think that it took him some time to really understand that what he really discovered was something that would really help us in the long run. I think that as he took that one giant step for mankind, as I say, that it's very important that that everybody in life has our own guesses. And that's all. Thanks for watching.